अगर आपको पॉलिटिक्स में चांस मिले तो आप बीदर के लिए क्या डेवलपमेंट करना चाहेंगे सर?
If I be elected by the people of Bidar or wherever I stand in Bidar district, my first aim is youth empowerment. You see, Bidar mein there are around more than 6,600 graduates who come out every year who have been unemployed.
Why few hospitals recommend to the other states like Hyderabad or other cities?
It is not hospitals recommend, it is people's mindset. If I'm staying in Aurad, I want to go to Bidar. They think because Bidar is the bigger city.
Big city, yeah.
Let's go to Bidar, it'll be solved very quickly. But also people of Bidar, they tend to go to Hyderabad.
Yeah.
I think Hyderabad is a much advanced.
We are talking about unemployment. Why nowadays unemployment is a lot in Bidar, sir? What is the reason behind it?
Unemployment is not really a lot in Bidar. Unemployment is there in all over India, all over world. I told you there are around 6,600 students coming out every year that are graduated but end up doing nothing.
The upcoming 5 topmost businesses that will run great.
What I personally feel and what I personally have interest, I think one is AI and digital era. AI and blockchain is number one. Real estate is not now, past hundreds of years real estate is been the main business, be it now, be it ever.
Hello everyone, welcome to the podcast. आज हमारे पॉडकास्ट में बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग पर्सनालिटी है तरुण नागमारपल्ली, जो बीदर के गुरुपादप्पा नागमारपल्ली सुपर मल्टी स्पेशलिस्ट हॉस्पिटल के चेयरमैन हैं और टीम TSN से लोगों की मदद करते हैं। एंड रिसेंटली इन्हें हेल्थ केयर एक्सेलेंस 2025 अवार्ड भी मिला गया है। इनके बारे में सबसे अच्छी बात ये लगती है कि ये सिर्फ अपने बारे में नहीं, लोगों की मदद करने में और उन्हें इंस्पायर करने में इंटरेस्ट दिखाते हैं। तो आज के इस एपिसोड में हम उनकी जर्नी को एक्सप्लोर करेंगे एंड उनकी एक्सपर्टीज के बारे में जानेंगे। सो विदाउट एनी लेट, लेट्स वेलकम Tarun Nagmarpalli to the podcast. Hello sir, welcome to the show.
Bidariನ ಮಹಾಜನತೆಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. I wish each and every one of you a happy and a healthy day. I congratulate Achievers podcast team for this amazing podcast that has been brought up in Bidar. It is a very proud moment for me being brought up in Bangalore, Delhi. I always used to see people nowadays are coming up with new podcasts. They're seeing businessmen talk about, they're getting big business personalities in podcast, how their life journey has been. I'm very happy that my hometown, my pride, the crown of Karnataka in Bidar, Mr. Gautam has started this wonderful thing with his team. I congratulate you on this journey and I wish you all the success ahead.
Thank you so much sir. How are you doing sir? How is your life going on?
I'm doing great by God's grace and the people's support. I've been doing, you've seen, I've been doing various activities in Bidar, be it the hospital, be it my fertilizer business, be it public service. My family is not now. It's been since 80 years we've been serving towards the public. We're not serving publics because it is our wish. We are serving the people of Bidar because it is their blessings that they have put on us, they have showered on us, that we are able to serve them today. And we are very proud to say that so.
Okay. I'm very curious to know about yourself, sir. So we will start your journey from the beginning.
Yes,
So how was your childhood, sir? What kind of kid were you in your childhood?
How are kids usually notorious, naughty, playful? I was just the same like every normal kid.
Okay.
I had a wonderful childhood thanks to my grandparents, thanks to my parents who have given me a very healthy, fruitful, educative life. I thank them for each and every part of my life. It is today if I'm sitting here, it is because of my parents and their blessings.
Okay. How many members do you live in your family, sir?
We have a joint family.
Okay.
We stay around 15 to 20 people of us stay.
Oh, okay.
So I've always been brought up in a joint family. Yes, it's a huge family.
Yeah.
I've always been brought up in a joint family and I wish and continue to stay in a joint family because it is where it shows what a family is.
Being in a joint family, what kind of upbringing you have brought up, sir, from your grandparents or your parents?
Being in a joint family, we are a lot of us. I think we have around 6 cousins. We keep playing around. We have everywhere I go. They were my first friends. After parents, if anyone was who were my first friends, who I used to play around with, who I could be myself with, was my family. Okay. So I thank all my family members. I wish them great success in life too.
Okay. How is your bond with your cousins or siblings, sir? Then versus now, at your childhood and now?
It is growing at a much better pace because we have been there since childhood we're with them and it's still going on. I wish this bond continues. I love sharing my time with them. It is that whenever we all of us meet, if suppose now if I'm in Bidar, some of them in Bangalore, some of them are elsewhere, but whenever we meet, usually in a month, wherever we sit late nights, we keep talking, we keep playing around. It's always fun and happy to meet them. It is always a sense. Whenever I meet my family members, it is a sense of I remember my childhood, the fun. I forget who I am, what I am. It is always me being me.
Yeah. It's really very sweet memories with your
Yes, it is
cousin.
wonderful memories with my family.
Okay. Nowadays, joint families are very less we see. So, from your joint family, what do you learn from them?
See, joint family. See, nowadays it's just father, mother, and two children or a single child. I think being in a joint family teaches us a lot of values and lessons. It is just not we who have to take care. It's with us. We have a set of people.
Yeah.
They have different minds. Be it my cousins, they have a different mindset. I have a different mindset. But our upbringing is the same. Our societal values are the same. That serving public, doing welfare of the public is the same values. I think joint family is very important for anyone's upbringing because you have a lot of people around you. You have a lot of ideologies of different people, the way they talk, the way you talk, how you are.
Yeah.
It's always a good thing to have a joint family.
Okay. आपने अपना प्राइमरी और ग्रेजुएशन कहाँ से कंप्लीट किया था सर?
I think I've started I've started my journey in Eurokids as a child play home from nursery. Udhar se, then I've joined DPS from my LKG. I've joined DPS Bangalore North, Delhi Public School Bangalore North, which is a renowned school in across India.
Okay.
From from my LKG to 10th, I've studied in DPS Bangalore North. Then for my PUC, I had gone to St. Joseph's University Bangalore, where I had completed my commerce. I've joined into commerce stream. Uske baad, then I had been to for my bachelor's, I had been to OP Jindal Global University. It's India is one of the number one private universities, one of the best, number one in business and number one in law sector.
Okay.
I had a lovely journey there. I've also done my diploma in public administration in Indian Institute of Skill Development Management.
Okay. After 10th standard, many show interest in medical field and engineer field. You don't have such pressure on that, sir. Why did you choose commerce in 12th?
See, my family, my father, he himself is a pilot. My mother has done her doctor MBBS. She didn't complete it, but she had done 2 years.
Okay.
And my sister is a lawyer by profession. So we never had a family. I never had that pressure that I have to become a doctor, I have to become an engineer, I have to become what they say. My parents had always given me the freedom to do what I love.
Okay.
See, that is where the true freedom lies in. What I like, what I wanted to pursue in life was always their goal. So they were never keen that I have to do this or that. So I, being a business-minded person, I always wanted to get into business. I love business from a very young age.
Okay.
So that's why I had gone into commerce to do that.
Okay. Like when did you join your hospital as a chairman, sir?
Before joining the hospital as a chairman, I was being indicated into the hospital as a member first. As to be the chairman of a hospital, it's not that easy as people think.
Yeah.
His father, his grandfather, his son is there. It is a very long journey. In 2021, I had become the shareholder of Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Multi-Super Speciality and Cooperative Hospital.
Okay.
From there, in 2022, I had been taken into the board of directors. Due to a death of a person, then I had been indicated into the board in 2022 August 15th. I remember the day because that was the day I started my official business career into hospital.
Oh.
Then in 2024, I became the vice chairman of Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Hospital. Then in 2024 December 19th, I was being appointed by 13,826 shareholders. I had been appointed as the chairman of Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Multi-Super Speciality Cooperative Hospital.
You have been elected by them.
Yeah, I've been elected by them. I have not been given the post by anyone. I've been elected. I like to make it clear.
Many of them think that it is due to your father or grandfather's establishment you have got this chairman seat.
No, since it comes under the cooperative society, there's a rule under Cooperative Societies Act that you cannot appoint anyone. You have to be elected from the people, from your shareholders. That is what the bylaw states, and I've been elected by the people, my shareholders, who have helped grow this hospital to this stage.
Okay. Like from your hospital title, I have observed one thing, that is cooperative hospital. We have heard about private hospitals and we have heard about government hospitals. But what is this cooperative hospital, sir?
Cooperative, as you know, cooperative, the word itself states it. Cooperative, cooperation of people, people coming together to do something for the society. So my grandfather, Dr. late Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli ji, he was known as the cooperative Bhishma of Karnataka.
Okay.
It was his vision and motivation that led to creation of this hospital. We have the only hospital, cooperative hospital in India. In 2014, November 11th, on his birthday, we had inaugurated this hospital and the operations had begun. It's been 11 years since then the hospital has been running on.
Okay.
So his vision was not to make money. If he wanted to make money, he could have put up a private hospital.
Yeah.
You see private hospitals nowadays, XYZ are charging lump sums of amount. I don't want to talk about any other hospital, but I'm telling you the facts. But Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Hospital has always been interested in treating people, giving the best quality healthcare at affordable prices.
Okay.
So we've started in 2014, November 11th. And in 2024, November 11th, we did our 10th year anniversary as well.
Okay.
And it's going great since then.
Okay. Like your role in this hospital, what was it, sir?
My role, first being a shareholder, I understood what the hospital values stand for.
Okay.
Why my grandfather had started it, how it helped the public. So what was its main intention? Then being inducted as a director, we had board meetings held first, because in my first year I had no much experience because I didn't know what was going on actually. It took me around 6 months to 1 year to get the grasp. But see, any baby doesn't start walking in the first day.
Yeah.
So it takes time. So it took time for me to understand what the hospital is doing, how is it generating revenue. Even though we being so affordable, if you see in Hyderabad, MRI cost around 15,000, 20,000 rupees. But here at Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Hospital, we charge around 4,500 for brain and 5,500 for cervical spine.
It's mostly half of that. It's less than that.
We just run it on an electricity cost.
Okay.
So that is why we have treated until today, as of March 31st, 2025, we have treated more than around 310,000 plus patients, and we have helped the public of Bidar. We have saved them a lot of money. We have given the best quality healthcare that they used to go to Solapur. The main vision of this hospital was the golden hour rule concept. My grandfather wanted to give people of Bidar the sentiment that they didn't have to go to Hyderabad or Solapur. Imagine someone is in an emergency case. They have to go to Hyderabad, they have to go to Solapur. It's around 150 kilometers, 250 kilometers. Until they used to travel that timeline, 2 to 3 hours gap, the patient used to die in the transit. So we didn't want that to happen. We wanted all the best facilities to happen here in Bidar. When Bidar having so many good people, so many good graduates, so many people being doctors, why not use the facility?
Okay.
So my grandfather came up with this idea. So to save them time, to save them money, to save lives, and to serve the public especially, this hospital is started. We have around 13,826 shareholders, as everyone knows today in Bidar. And recently, as you've told, we have been the best. We have received the Healthcare Excellence Award 2025, awarded by Asianet, Suvarna News, and Kannada, one of the most prestigious institutions in Karnataka.
Yeah.
And I would like to say, we were the only hospital there to get this award, and rest others were all doctors. For the professional services they have provided. No hospital got an award. We are the only hospital because of the services that we provided to the people of Bidar.
It's very proud to hear that.
It is indeed a very proud moment for me, my board of directors, the management team, and everyone.
The development your grandfather has done for the hospital and the people, does that still continuing, sir?
Yes, the development has obviously been going on. In 1985, my grandfather, through DCC Bank, we got 30, if you know the term, if you have heard of the term, self-help group.
Yeah.
In which we started with 13 ladies. This was the first one in India to do, and it was done by my grandfather, Dr. Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli ji. Self-help group to help the people of India My grandfather started it with 13 ladies who were widowed, whose husband who were divorced, who didn't have money to eat. They had homes, the kacha homes. There was no roof on their head. For such people, we gave 1 lakh rupees to 13 of those ladies to do business, to learn business, to start some venture, give them loans, provide them loans for the children's education. From that, and when he took on the DCC Bank in 1985, he started with a 10 crore, the bank was doing 10 crore turnover and there was 2 crore deposit in the bank. Today, I'm proud to say the bank is doing around 5,000 crore rupees turnover and we have a deposits of around 2,000 plus crores in the bank.
It's a big difference from
It is a very big difference. It is not, his motive was not to by giving people loan, it was his motive was not to make people as loanies and put debt on them. But his perspective was by giving loans, people can upbring their life.
Okay.
Suppose yesterday I think your podcast owner, the one who created this podcast, was sitting with me in my office.
Okay.
There was a person who had come to us. His son had secured 93% in 10th and 88% in 12th. He wanted to pursue AI in Bangalore XYZ University. But the main problem for them was fund.
Yeah.
Being from a poor household in Bidar, he wanted funds so that his son could pursue and take his family name and the name of Bidar ahead. But due to funds problem, he couldn't do it.
Okay.
So that was the reason. My grandfather, keeping all of this in mind, I think 40 years ago, had planned this, had started giving loans to people. The bank was already there, but under his leadership, this 13 ladies, what we helped, it is women self-help group, women development. Seeing this, we have requested the government of Karnataka to keep 11th November as self-help group day in his memory, so that people can know. And people all across India have come to learn this Bidar model. It is known as the Bidar. He didn't keep the name as Gurupadappa model, Nagmarpalli model. He kept the name for it as Bidar DCC Bank model, the self-help group model, or how the bank is doing. We have also something called JLP, Joint Liability Program, in which for youth, around minimum of 4 individuals and maximum of 10 who come together, they were getting their loans, we were providing them with loans to start up entrepreneurial journeys, to start their business journeys.
We support the youth for their business.
And the self-help group, we have given around 7, last, when my Dodappa, Shri Umakan Nagmarpalli ji was there in his tenure, until then, the data is we have given around 736 crore rupees to self-help group, to empowerment of ladies. Those ladies, children that time who were in pain, who were in grief, now their children are constables, their children are police officers, they're SPs, some of them are doctors, some of them are engineers, few of them are doing podcasts, few of them are news anchors. I think it has been a great journey. It has been, and the service is still continuing. And my grandfather has started something called Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Sharda Roadset Training Center. It is in Naubad. It is situated in Naubad, through which we give for the rural public, people in this mainly for women empowerment. There are around so many ladies, women sitting in homes. They want to do something. They don't know the skills, basic skill set to do it. They want to pursue something in life. They want to make their own living. So that is why we started this, and we train around 15,000 lady staffs at free of cost. We give them skill training program.
What kind of skills do you train them, sir?
There's being stitching. There are other computer training programs, basic knowledge of computers. Many of these training courses that help them grow ahead in the future, so that they can earn their own living.
Currently, how many women are training in that training center, sir?
I think we have benefited ladies through that. And still going on, keeps going on.
Whoever don't know about your training centers, the remote villages, how do you say them that there is a training center which is useful for the women? This is mainly focused for the rural of Bidar district. This is not a city-based district. This is for the rural public. My grandfather, being from a village called Nagmarpalli, leading one of the states in Karnataka, he had been appointed as the Home Minister of Karnataka. He served multiple finance. He's director of RBI.
He's a president of Apex Bank, Karnataka.
Okay.
So from coming from a village level boy person who had no background, who had nothing, from zero to being one of the most influential people in India.
Okay.
It's been a journey. So he always cared about the rural India. He wanted to see how many more Gurupadappa Nagmarpallis can come up. He wanted to help the people of Bidar. So it is mainly focused on villages. We have something called PKPS model,
Okay.
through which there's Prathamika Krushi Pattina Sahakara Sangha, in which he's doing, in which there are banks, societies, there outside the training used to happen until our term into 2024.
Like your grandfather has been in politics like 6 terms for a MLA and 4 times for a minister. So what do you learn from your grandfather, sir?
I think my grandfather and my father is the main motivation. My grandfather, especially, he started out his political journey in 1985 from Aurad.
Okay.
Being SM, we are thankful for the people of Aurad. We are always grateful, and I don't know if I'll be there in all their functions, etc. But whenever the people of Aurad are in need, me, my father, Sureka Nagmarpalli ji, my uncle Shivma Khan Nagmarpalli ji, the whole Nagmarpalli family indeed will always stand with the people for Aurad, because that is the place where we have come up from. That is our background.
Okay.
You go anywhere, Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, you tell you just tell Bidar, Aurad, you tell Nagmarpalli's surname, oh, Bidar. That's the only thing they remember.
Oh.
So it is because of them we are in this position. I thank each and every, through your podcast, मैं औरात की महाजनता को, बीदर की महाजनता को सलाम बोलना चाहता हूँ. आपकी इस खिदमत से, आपके मदद जो आप लोगों ने, you supported us. That is the reason we are here today, and we love to serve you people until the last blood of our life.
आपके फादर और ग्रैंडफादर ने पॉलिटिक्स से द्वारा लोगों को बहुत मदद किया है, तो आपका क्या प्लान है सर लोगों को मदद करने में?
लोगों को मदद करना ही नागमारपल्ली परिवार का मोटो रहा है. Serving is the utmost for us. I think even though I've not been involved much into politics officially, in 2021, under the guidance of my father, Shri Sureka Nagmarpalli ji, I had been to around Bidar North constituency. I'm talking. मैं Bidar उत्तर मतक क्षेत्र की बात कर रहा हूँ. We have around 52 villages in which people here, old age people, they were not getting their pensions.
Yeah.
Be it handicap, be it widow, be it many other pension schemes.
Yeah.
People were not getting pensions on time. So we, from the Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Foundation, under the chairmanship of Shri Suryakant Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli ji, we started an initiative to get, अगर आप लोगों को, if people in Bidar, they're charging the brokers especially, they used to charge 5,000 to get a pension done.
Okay.
They used to make them run around for 2 years and still the pension was not being done. Seeing that people, suppose a family, a farmer is there, where will he get 5,000 rupees for that pension after his old age? How will he earn that?
He won't get it.
So it is very difficult for them to adapt to it. So my father told me, why don't you, I was still pursuing my graduation then, I was still pursuing my degree then, why don't you go see how the rural India is, instead of roaming here and there, going trips, go see how India, rural India is performing, how you can help them. So that time I think I had visited around 28,000 households in Bidar, in which I'd gone to each household. My day used to start from morning 8 o'clock till night 2 o'clock. So I had visited around 28,000 households, in which the basic thing was, they were scared. People were scared. Sir, already I've given it to a person who's taken 5,000 rupees, still not getting our pension done. How to avail this pension? I'm old. There's something called Sandhya Suraksha Yojana, old age pension, widow pension, handicap pension. Many of them were not getting it.
Yeah.
So what we did to save people's money, we from the Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Foundation and team TSN, we visited each and every household in a village, where we got agreed, we had around 2,000 people are beneficiaries of this.
Okay.
So we have saved, imagine 5,000 into 2,000 people. That is the amount of time, money, and we have saved to the people of Bidar, the rural public of Bidar North constituency. Each and every, it is not easy. It was very, I learned I learned a lesson from there. I was never been to all these villages before. The I was always, been born and brought up in Bangalore and Delhi. Coming to Bidar, I always knew Bidar as a city, but I had never been to the villages, seeing their hardships, seeing how they started, see how in such minimal rates how they were surviving in Bidar, how their households were, and the poor, the backwardness, staying in such metro cities and seeing Bidar makes a big difference for anyone.
Still, it's there.
It is still there. So seeing that, I thought, I think I can give in a month at least, can come, see what their problems are, help them as much as possible. It's not like I'm donating everything I have or something. It's about how I can help them at the best possible means I have.
Okay.
So I started that because of my father, my guiding spirit, and it's become a journey since then. It's been 6 years, I think I've done that.
Oh.
I've helped around 2,000. We have helped from the Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Foundation. We have helped around 2,000 plus people to get their pensions.
Okay.
I think they're happy. They keep calling me. They keep coming and meeting me. This is one social service, and also it's something called we have done under the Pradhan Mantri, under the Prime Minister's leadership, Narendra Modi ji. It's something called Ayushman Bharat scheme.
Yeah.
Where people, because suppose there's a poor farmer, if there's a surgery or an operation that needs to be happened, where if they go to Hyderabad or say they come to Bidar itself, where they cannot afford a bill of 3 lakh rupees, 4 lakh rupees.
Okay.
To help those people, Narendra, our Honorable Prime Minister, launched Ayushman Bharat, in which for BPL families it's 5 lakh rupees per annum, and for APL families it's 1.5 lakh rupees.
Okay.
So doing this, what my father had, where will poor people get their money from? How will they afford such costly health care? If you go to Hyderabad, it's a minimum of 3-4 lakh rupees bill. So how will they afford it? For that shouldn't happen. Where will poor people? Because if you don't pay the amount, they don't take you inside the hospital in all these private hospitals. So that is when my father told me, let's do this and help the public without charging them a single rupee. I think 50 rupees is the cost of one single card, the application and printing of the card. It was completely bared by my father's Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli Foundation. We didn't charge single rupee to anyone.
Okay.
We have got around 71,000 plus cards to the public of Bidar. Be it Bidar's old city where we have done 15,000 cards, Bidar city limits we have got around 23,000 cards, and the rest from the village. Me and my father have gone doorstep to provide these cards, and there are more than 15,000 beneficiaries, I think, who have used this card and were very happy and always remember us for this service.
Okay. In few hospitals, there are no accessibility for this Arogyasri or Ayushman Bhava. So, are these cards accessible in your hospital?
Yes, in our hospital, all private, all government scheme, be it Yashaswini, be it Tata Insurance, be it ICICI Lombard, be it other government scheme, Ayushman. Since we were doing Ayushman Bharat scheme, we had already got it adopted under the lead. That time my father was the chairman of the hospital, and under his team, we have all these government and private insurances available in our hospital.
Okay. What changes do you observe in your hospital growth, sir, from 2014 to now present 2025?
I think the hospital growth has been increasing year on year.
Okay.
I think I would like to thank each and every one of my staff and the patients who trust us, because it is not very easy to run an hospital, because there are around, I think, more than 20 hospitals in Bidar. Every day a new one is coming up. So it is very hard to run a hospital, to see it. To look, it looks very big, etc. But to run a hospital, it's very difficult. And we are the most affordable hospital. If people charge you 5,000, etc., we charge around 2,000 for the same treatments. Our OPD fees is 150 rupees. Whereas I think for 10 years, it was 100 rupees. It's been 3 months since I've changed it to 150 rupees. I've done an increment of 50 rupees because it is very hard to maintain the cost of the hospital. In other hospitals, I think they take around 300 rupees, 250 to 300 rupees for OPD charges. I think that is why we see around almost 100 OPDs a day.
Okay. As a common people, they think that the hospitals are run by business growth. So your hospital is decreasing the price of the every treatment. What is the profit in this for you, sir? Your hospital.
So basically this hospital was never started with the intention of making money. If it was started with an intention of making money, it would have been Instead of being a cooperative hospital, it would have been a private hospital.
Okay.
This is the main people. There's no money required. I would like to say it is all the shareholders' money. We still have around FD left in that amount. There's no point of profitability. This is a social cost. See, hospital is a service. And if you start making money, I think there are many businesses who are doing this, private hospitals. But our main motive is to serve the public.
Yeah.
I can also keep my OPD charges to 350. I can keep my MRI to 15,000 rupees. But we're not doing that. Our main intentions, our chief promoter intentions, Dr. Late Dr. Gurupadappa Nagmarpalli ji's intention was to help the people of Bidar, help the people of Aurad, so they can get the same level of quality of healthcare that they provide in Hyderabad, but at a much more affordable rate.
Okay.
So that is the main motive. Hospital making money has never been an intention and will never be in the future until we are happy, we are growing at a good pace, we are keeping up with all the other hospitals, even though we are giving such, and we're still profitable.
Okay.
Because we, even in small amounts, we are profitable, and I would like to thank each and every one of them.
Okay. It's very good to hear that you are providing less amount of service to everyone, sir. Like in your hospital, what kind of treatments do you serve to the people, sir?
We have all kinds of treatments. We have major OTs. We have all surgeries done in our hospital. We have orthopedician. We have neurologist. We have pediatrician. I think we have one of the best pediatricians in Bidar.
Okay.
All of them are best, but Dr. Mallikarjun Swami, our orthopedician, Dr. Karthik Patil. We have gynac. We have all the facilities in machinery. If you talk, we have 2D echo, we have ECG, we have, I think we are the only one in Bidar. I think there's come up a new machine now, it's been 1 year, but we are the only hospital in Bidar to have an MRI machine since past 10 years. We have a CT scan machine.
Okay.
We have dialysis machine. We have MICU, ICU, we have NICU, we have all the facilities that a multi-super speciality hospital has.
Okay. Even after having these many specialties in your hospital, sir, why few hospitals recommend to the other states like Hyderabad or other cities?
So it is not hospitals recommend, it is people's mindset.
Okay.
See, if I'm staying in Aurad, I want to go to Bidar. They think because Bidar is the bigger city.
Big city, yeah.
It's a bigger city. People's perspectives. I want something big. Let's go to Bidar. It'll be solved very quickly. People of Bidar, since so many wonderful hospitals, each and every hospital of Bidar is wonderful. But also people of Bidar, they tend to go to Hyderabad.
Yeah.
I think Hyderabad is a much advanced. It is an advanced city. They think facilities are more better there. It is the same treatment we provide, the same treatment they provide. It is just that infrastructural changes that matter to them.
Okay.
It's that same facility. I love to urge the people of Bidar. It's completely the same treatment. It's the same doctors, the same specialization they have done.
Okay.
He's also passed an MBBS. He's also passed an MBBS. He's an MD. He's an MD. It's the same thing. Just that is their mindset.
Yeah.
They'll be cured faster and better. It is all the same thing. It's about the mindset the people have.
Okay. What makes your hospital unique than other hospitals, sir?
I think our service, we are the most unique hospital. I think we're one of the best hospitals, not only in Bidar, I think in the entire of Kalyana Karnataka part, because of our special services we provide at a very good rate, the amount of doctors we have everything available anytime, 24/7, anytime you come to Gurupadappa Hospital, there will be full-fledged staffs.
Okay.
So there's no problem in anything you want. Every need you have, any issue, come to the hospital, please take a checkup. You come at night 2 o'clock, or you come in morning 10 a.m., or you come in evening 6 p.m. It is all the same. We have a number of doctors, we have a number of staffs who are always there for the service of people.
Okay. Means 24/7 it is open for
Yes,
the people.
24/7 it is always open for the public. That is the main aim of the hospital. You never know when emergency is going to come. Emergencies don't come like I'm coming at 5 o'clock. Emergencies come anytime.
Suddenly.
So 24/7 the hospital is fully functional and fully operative.
तो आजकल हम सर बहुत से ऐसे कम्युनिकेबल डिसीजेस, नॉन कम्युनिकेबल डिसीजेस देखते हैं, कैंसर, डायबिटीज, ऐसे बहुत सारे डिसीजेस होते हैं। तो आपके हॉस्पिटल में इसके लिए भी प्रिवेंशन है?
Yes, diabetes we have a cure. For diabetes we have a machine, dialysis machines. But for cancer we don't treat cancer patients here.
Okay.
There are other few hospitals that do that. We send the cases to those hospitals.
Okay, you recommend that?
We treat as much as we can, but then comes a certain different capabilities doctor. We recommend them to that, and I'm proud to say Bidar have such hospitals that do the treatment.
Okay.
I'm happy to say.
बहुत लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं कि आपके फादर, आपके ग्रैंडफादर की वजह से आपको अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलते हैं, मतलब नेपोटिज्म की बात हो रही है, तो इस चीज पे आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? हाउ डू यू डिफाइन इट?
See, nepotism, डॉक्टर का बेटा डॉक्टर बनेगा, that you can see that is not called nepotism. Nepotism is only in politics, people say. People forget that we have to be elected by the people to come into something. Even though the hospital have been elected by the people, that is why I'm sitting here at the place. So nepotism, I think we get a fair advantage. It is not that we don't get advantage because of the work our fathers, my forefathers, my grandfathers has done. I think there's a slight of advantage I get. People think he has everything, he has to do everything. I think there is a very different perspective. Nepotism, lawyer का बेटा lawyer बने तो problem नहीं है, engineer का बेटा engineer बने तो problem नहीं है, politician का बेटा politician बन गया तो problem हो गया, nepotism आ गया.
Yeah.
How is that true? You are still being elected. I think to win an election you need 60-70,000 votes.
Yeah.
So 70,000 people are trusting you and voting, right? Obviously आपके पिताजी का, आपके दादाजी का work is there, but they see something in you also. So that is when you grow, right?
Okay.
It is not that easy. Nepotism, and people think just the right side. They just see fame, power, etc. It is very hard. For me, especially in Bidar, myself also, it is very hard to sit in a normal place. Even if I sit in a normal place and sit like a normal public, look at him, his son is here, look at him, his son is. I think they get different meaning. Even we are normal human beings. For the thing, I think I would love to say celebrities or politicians' children is very hard for us because we have to keep the family's name and legacy going.
Yeah.
Because we do something different what a normal public does. Hey, इतने बड़े घर का बेटा है, such a big family's guy, he's doing such things. This is where it comes, a normal person doing something won't make that a big of a noise. If we politicians, children or big industrialist sons do a bit of something, we are in the public. The same thing a normal guy does, there's no scrutiny for him. So it is very difficult and it's very hard to maintain the legacy. And we, not only me, I think all politicians, children's, we always work hard that we maintain the family's legacy and name, because each and every step we take, it comes upon the family. If something good happens, it goes to the family's name. If I achieve something, what did he do? It is his father's thing. If I do something wrong, look at him, what parvarish he's got. So there's positive and negatives in everything.
Okay.
So people have to change the mindset that he has got everything. Yes, I agree. I'm thankful to my parents and my grandfather, grandparents, that I've got the best available education. I've got the top-notch education. I've got top-notch learnings from my parents, my teachers. I thank each and every one of them. That is, I'm grateful. I have an advantage that I'm grateful to God to give. I've been blessed to be born in such a family, to get education from the universities. But after the university level, see, after my education, after my graduation, it is me who we have to show something. We have to prove ourselves. Because being from such a family, I have to prove myself. It is, for me, I don't have to prove it to anyone, because my parents have always told me one thing: work on yourself. Try to learn. Every day is a new day. Every day you get chance to learn different things. So my parents have always been insisting that I keep learning, keep growing. But it's always been the same for me since many years. I think I still keep learning. Whenever I learn to see something, whenever I see something, if it interests me, I start learning. I'm doing a diploma in public administration also, as I've told you. Whatever interests me, I keep doing it. Okay. Keep learning. Every day is a stage to learn. Keep doing that.
जैसे आपके दादाजी ने बहुत सारे डेवलपमेंट किया है बीदर के लिए, जैसे बैंक एंड सेल्फ हेल्प
Hospital,
ग्रुप,
sugar
हॉस्पिटल,
factories.
और आपके पिताजी ने भी पॉलिटिक्स में एंटर किए थे.
Yes.
व्हाट आर योर प्लान्स टुवर्ड्स पॉलिटिक्स सर? क्या आप भी पॉलिटिक्स में एंटर होने वाले हैं?
As of now, there are no plans. As of now, I'm focusing on my business. आप तो business पे focus कर रहा हूँ. I am a part of politics. By profession, I am a businessman, but small part in my heart is a politician as well.
Okay.
Because जब से मैं छोटा रहा, before I am born, my grandfather was a minister for forest ecology. He was a minister, a home minister. He's been into politics since 1985. My mother's father also. He was also a four-time MLA, Dr. Baswaraj Patil, late Baswaraj Patil ji from Humnabad. He was also he was a four-time MLA and a three-time member of Legislative Council. He has also served the people of Bidar, people of Humnabad. He was I think he was a politician by his passion was for education. He has numerous institutions where they're helping poor people get affordable education. So being born into a politics family, mother's side and father's side, since I was a child, there are tens of hundreds of people always standing in front of the house, people coming to meet my father. I've always been brought up in that environment.
Yeah.
I stay in my home. I go to my mother's father's home. It is the same thing. It is always the same environment. Being brought up in such environment, I think I have a thing for politics, but I don't know when the time will come and when the people of Bidar, if they would love to give me a chance. I think we could see on that. It is all on time. I think the party has to recognize me. The people have to vouch for me. If they recognize for all the work I've been doing, then they give me an opportunity. I think one day, not today, but someday, I think I will definitely go into politics.
Okay. वी विश दैट आप जल्दी ही पॉलिटिक्स में एंटर हो, और जैसे आप अभी सर्विस दे रहे हैं वैसे ही बहुत लोगों की मदद करें आप. अगर आपको पॉलिटिक्स में चांस मिले तो आप बीदर के लिए क्या डेवलपमेंट करना चाहेंगे सर?
I think if I get a chance in politics, if I be elected by the people of Bidar or wherever I stand in Bidar district, my first aim is youth empowerment. You see, Bidar mein, there are around more than 6,600 graduates who come out every year who have been unemployed. Bidar has such good talented youth. They're working in Hyderabad, they're gone to Bangalore. Because Bidar doesn't have that amount of companies, or Bidar pay scale is very low.
Okay.
Suppose there's I think MBA guy who's done his masters and he's come to work in Bidar. They're paying him around 25,000 rupees. The same thing, if they go to Bangalore, the first basic pay starts from 75,000, depending on the talent, depending on what they have knowledge, and how they're beneficial. So I think my father's main vision was to create a special economic zone called SEZ and bring investment to Bidar, bring large companies, IT companies and manufacturing companies, so the people of Bidar can be employed.
Okay.
I think that will also be my goal, to create employment for the youth. And I think youth in Bidar, I think there are a lot of youths. I think I meet almost around 100, 200 youth people, but they're all going into different directions. I don't like to name the directions. They're going into different directions. They're doing X, Y, Z things. A lot of unemployment in Bidar. I think to solve that, we need to come up with new startups. I think startups needs to start happening in Bidar. Before doing anything, I think it's most important what my parents, what my professors, or what I personally feel. Working on our own self is the most important thing.
Okay. How do you support to those people who are trying to start up their businesses, sir?
I would love people who I could be their angel investor, or I could give them, since I've got my degree in specialization in strategic planning, finance and marketing. I think I would love, if they come to me, I would love to help them how they could survive. We could make a strategic plan and help their business go ahead.
Okay. When I was researching about you, I have come across a team called TSN. What is this, sir?
Team TSN's it's a Team TSN's full form is Team Tarun Nagmarpalli. Okay. It was started in 2021 by few of my people who are in Bidar politics. I think it was in 2021, we started this team so that I could connect with the youth.
Okay.
That is the time when I actually got into politics. 2020, since 2020, I was coming to be there. I started coming to be there because my father wanted to know the basics. What are my roots? My
Okay.
father always tells me, don't forget your roots, where you are from. So from then I started coming. I started meeting people. So my main concern was always towards the youth.
Okay.
Because I used to see so many youths around me. Many of the youths who I used to talk to, who I used to meet, who used to sit for a coffee, half of them are unemployed. I wanted to see how and what are the basic problems. If you go to a village, even today in Bidar North constituency has around 52 villages. Wherever I go, I've seen all of them sitting unemployed. So, because of the help of Team TSN, I would like to say, Team TSN has been a very integral part in my social service, or be it further in my politics, because this team is the one that has stood with me during all times.
Okay.
Because in each village of Bidar, Team TSN, there is around 100 members of Team TSN. We have around 5,000 boys. It is not just for politics, it is for any problem they get.
Okay.
Team TSN serves as a social service group. Like, if anyone has to hospital, they have to go, they have to come, they don't have availability of resources, any problem that is happening in the village,
Okay.
any sort of issues that is happening, the Team TSN boys are always there to help. And we don't charge anyone anything. We are always there for the service of the people of Bidar.
Okay. Like, we are talking about unemployment. Why nowadays unemployment is a lot in Bidar, sir? What is the reason behind it?
Unemployment is not really a lot in Bidar. Unemployment is there in all over India, all over world. But Bidar, especially people of Bidar, see, they're doing degrees, they're pursuing their degrees, they're doing their graduations. I told you there are around 6,600 students coming out every year that are graduated but end up doing nothing.
Yeah.
Because they want a comfortable life. See, unless and until you want a comfortable life, you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, you cannot achieve something. For me, even my comfort would have been, I would have stayed in Bangalore, I would have stayed in Delhi, I would have done some industrialist work.
Okay.
I have not come to here. I came out of the zone. Staying in metro city, staying in tier 2, tier 3 city is a complete different thing.
Okay.
So you have to come up, you have to start working on yourself. And people in Bidar, I've seen, they give up very easily.
Okay. Yeah.
They try a thing for one or twice and they leave it. I think when I started my fertilizers business too, my first 2-3 months there was no sale at all. I was thinking, why did I start this? What is happening?
Okay.
Then slowly started. First year we sold around 5,000 bags.
Okay.
Then we started selling 7,000 bags. Then we're selling around 2 lakh bags now.
Okay.
It's been quite a journey. See, nothing happens in a span of 6 months or 1 year. That is only
Consistency is important.
consistency is the key.
Okay.
Patience is the key. So that is what I believe. They have to believe in themselves.
Okay.
Stop diverting away to certain other habits. They have to start focusing on themselves. There are a lot of availability in this world of digital era. There's AI there. There's so many digital platforms that help them do it. Work from home, they can do so many things, but they're not interested. They're lazy, lethargic. I think they have to get up, look at themselves in the mirror, and start working on themselves.
Okay.
Bidar is one of many talented boys I've seen here. Many talented youths. I think my age, more older than me. Many of them are very smart. I think they're even smarter than me. You never know. But I want them to go out, explore, do the things. If they don't have the resources, at least everyone has the phone.
Okay.
Everyone has a smartphone. Everyone has 5 GB data available on their phone. Let them do. There are many opportunities in the internet.
Yeah.
The digital era is coming up. I would love to say, please work on yourself. I'm always there. My father is always there to support you.
Okay.
Any help that we could be of, please come down to the hospital office, GN hospital office. We'll always be available for the people of Bidar, the youth of Bidar.
Many think that Bidar is backward district. So how, if you have any chance or any power to change this backward name title, what would you do, sir?
See, Bidar is the crown of Karnataka. Though we're called backward because of the limited resources, because of the limited availability of funds, I think Bidar is going at a good pace. I think Bidar public should start, instead of spending their money, Bidar has a lot of capital. Bidar has a lot of opportunities. I think people in Bidar, if the same clothes, the same shop that you can buy it in Bidar, people, because of they want to go different place, they go to Hyderabad and do the same shopping. Why not do it? Help a fellow Bidarian to grow. There are multiple clothes stores I keep while I keep visiting. I keep
Yeah.
roaming around in Bidar in the transit. See, there are multiple stores, be it sweet shops, be it restaurants, be it accessories, the multiple stores, but the people don't engage a lot. Same thing, you go to Hyderabad, half the public of Bidar is in Hyderabad.
Yeah, we see.
Why not spend the same money in Bidar? Why not help the fellow Bidarians grow? If you suppose, if I am a shop owner and XYZ is a customer, if this is a customer,
Okay.
so if he buys from me, I don't take the whole money to me.
Yeah.
There are 4 people working for me. I pay them salary. Those 4 people buy something for their family. Those, it keeps growing. The capital keeps rotating. The money rotates in Bidar.
Our Bidar people will only survive.
Yeah, the Bidar, the money that rotates in Bidar will help the people of Bidar. There'll be available of funds. People of Bidar will grow.
Yeah.
But what we are doing, we're all going somewhere else and shopping, doing that thing. Bidar, I think it's wonderful tourist destination, be it Baso Kalyan, be it Bidar. District is a wonderful place. Bidar Kila is there.
Okay.
It's a historic place. This is a land of Sufi and Sant. I think tourism is a very good place. We could keep our roads clean, stop spitting on. I think I feel very irritated whenever I see people spitting on roads. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
Littering the street. How about we keep our own? If it is your home, will you throw? Will you spit and you will throw papers on the floor?
No one does it.
Same thing. Let's keep our city clean. Let's promote tourism. I think Bidar has got a lot of opportunities for us, especially for me. I think Bidar one day will be the biggest part of my success story.
Okay. Like other than being a chairman of this GN hospital, what do you do, sir? Do you have any other businesses?
Yes, I do have my own fertilizers company. We have an organic fertilizers company, and I run it by the name called MNP Agro Karnataka, in which we provide organic fertilizers. Why organic fertilizers? See, recent studies shown more than 50 lakh people in India are going to get cancer. Why? Because chemical intensive foods. In land, past 50, 60, 70 years, farmers have been putting chemical fertilizers and the land is getting spoiled. And the same chemical food we are eating.
Yeah.
So we're bound to get diseases. So to prevent that and to help the farmers, we've started an organic fertilizers company. It's called BioF, fish meat. Our main star product is a fish meat.
Fish.
From the fermentation of fish, there's a term called rapid thermophilic technology, through which we make the fish meal into a powder. It's called fish meal because we convert that into a powder form. The fertilizer is into a powder form. It is much more affordable and beneficial. I think we have irrigated more than 2,500 acres of land in Bidar itself, and we're still keep on growing. Anything, wherever you see a land, a fertile land, there's something called as organic carbon. Organic carbon should always be 1 and above. So the yield ratio increases. But in Bidar, it is less than 0.03, which is very bad. Same thing if you go to the borders of Hyderabad, Karnataka, there's Maharashtra. They grow in 1 acre, they grow 110 tons of sugar cane, whereas we grow 40 tons. It's around 60 tons.
Yeah.
So keep 60, keep it 50 for say. See, each ton rate in Bidar, we give around 2,600 rupees. Imagine the amount of money they're losing out. So because for me, sustainable farming has always been a goal. Because it is not about today, it is about the future generations. We are living, we'll go. But what about the future generations? Will they have a land that they can cultivate? So it is very important that, and this is a very good business for me because I personally feel it keeps me connected with the farmers. I personally meet farmers. It makes me happy. I talk to them. I see how their life is, how I've learned a lot about, from this business, I've learned a lot of connectivity with farmers. I've learned a lot about farming. It has been instrumental in my business journey. I have a real estate company as well. We do some real estates. We do GST filings. I have a few number of businesses that help me grow every day.
Starting any business at the beginning, it would be struggle, sir. So how was your struggling stage in your businesses, sir?
I think to start any business, struggle is there. Without struggle, there's no success.
But many think there is no struggle in business.
Yes, because it is very, see, for my fertilizer, let me talk about fertilizers.
Okay.
It is a very, very hard market. It is a one of the biggest markets that it is an untapped market.
Okay.
It's a very big market in India. So the problem is in fertilizers, there are many people who have done all the frauds. So
Okay.
they just come to the villages at I think around 600, 700 rupees. They were selling each bag. In those bags, there was nothing but there was just mud.
Oh.
There was no fertilizers. So many, I think lakhs of farmers have been being scammed by these number of people.
Okay.
So farmers don't tend to easily trust you because farmers' only livelihood and their main stream is farming.
Yeah.
Because farming is the only way through which they earn their money.
Yeah.
So it is very difficult for them if such people are coming. It's very difficult for them to trust people.
Anyone, yeah.
So it was very difficult for me as well in the starting because even I was scared too. So before implementing the product, we started in my own farms, the farmlands we own. I've put it. Once the results started coming, first in a village we started. If there's someone owns 100 acres,
Okay.
we don't tell them to use it for the 100 acres. We tell them use it for 1 acre.
1 acre.
If the result is good, continue with us. If the result doesn't come, we'll pay you the cost.
Oh.
We'll bear your cost, and we're the only thing I think who provide back-to-back services from sowing the seed till cutting of the crop.
Okay.
We are there. We have a WhatsApp group. Our team is always dedicated. If the farmer has anything, or if they don't have a smartphone, many farmers do have, but some of them don't have. If they give us a call, our team, who are BSc Agri students, MSc Agri students, they visit the field, they check the crop, we send it to the lab, what are the requirements, we provide them with the requirements.
Okay.
So that we're the only one to do this service, I think. And we are the only one from MNP Technophile to provide free delivery also.
Oh.
If you see other brands are charging around 1,400, XYZ brand is charging 1,400 and it's a chemical fertilizer.
Okay.
We being an organic fertilizer, we are the most affordable, I think, and one of the best result giving fertilizers. BioF, we charge around 1,070 rupees.
Okay.
And we're giving free delivery so that farmers, even if it's a 1 bag or a 2 bag, we're directly delivering it to their doorstep.
Okay.
So they have their ease. So I want people of Bidar to understand. I think it's time to educate farmers. Educate farmers in not the way they're farming, but educate them about how chemical is becoming bad for the future generations. How organic fertilizers can help you grow. There's something called NPK. For a person to live, you need water, you need oxygen, you need etc. For a plant also, there's something called NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus and potash.
Okay, yeah.
It is the basic element for the plant to grow. So that is why we're educating the farmers. Every week, we have around 10 camps going on. In a village, there are around 20, 25, 50, or sometimes there are 100 people, sometimes there are just 10 people. We call farmers to their land, we show them, we teach them, we educate farmers. We're doing that also so that they know how beneficial this thing is for them.
Okay. You have been graduated from a Bachelor of Business Administration, sir. So you have idea about business strategies and finance and everything. So if someone who is going to start any business, what tips will you give them to run a profitable business?
See, profit and loss is always there in business. Only if you think about profit, you're certainly going to make a loss. Because to enter any field of business, there's something called a SWOT analysis, market analysis, to study the market. Suppose there's a company called XYZ and there's a company called ABC.
Okay.
And I want to start a company. These are my competitors. In such field, I have to study the market. Who are the consumers? What is the problem arising? What are the things? See, if to make any profitable business, you need something unique. These two businesses are already doing this. What is something unique that I can take it out?
Okay.
How can I be helpful? How can I be more? How can my product sell the most? So to start any business, there's something called SWOT analysis.
Okay.
Strength, weakness, opportunities and threats, in which if you study the SWOT analysis of any business or industry you want to get into, it will play a major role for you to think about going further ahead.
Okay.
I think that is I always take out my SWOT analysis before starting any business or checking anything, because it is very important for us to see what are the possibilities that market is, how big is the market, how further can it go, what are the threats that I am going to encounter,
Okay.
what are the
Very good.
opportunities that I can get, what are my weaknesses, what are my strengths. These are the basic few points. I think it is very important for anyone to start.
Okay. Somewhere I have heard that starting 1 year, the businesses will lose. So is that true, sir, that every businesses will be lost at first 1 year?
So there's nothing called every business will be lost. It is the amount of revenue you generate, the type of business you're doing.
Okay.
Because if you're starting, suppose a 5-star hotel, it's not possible that you're profitable just in 1 year. Or sometimes if you're starting a cafe, you might be profitable for the 6 months, and the 6 months you close
Yeah.
it down. So it depends, varying on the business, which business you're starting, what is your step towards it, how are you managing. Many business, the backbone to maintain a business is its finances and marketing.
Okay.
See, Apple was not created by Steve Jobs. Apple was invented by Steve Wozniak.
Okay.
Steve Jobs was the one who marketed it to that level. He was the marketing guy behind Apple.
Okay.
So they sold the product. Even if you have a wonderful product, but if you're not able to sell it, there's no point of doing
Yeah,
business.
yeah.
Business in the last is what? If you're making 10 rupees of 10 rupees selling a product, 8 rupees is your cost, 2 rupees is the profit. You at least take 2 rupees home. That is basically business. Simple Marwadi business ideology.
Okay.
So it doesn't happen. See, you might not lose everything. Sometimes there are losses in business, I agree.
Okay.
Sometimes there are profits. But maintaining the consistency and improving yourself.
Okay.
See, business is mainly on the floor efficiency. It's not, I've heard it and I've applied it. It's not mainly on how much more profit you can make. It's about how from this, if suppose I've made 10 lakhs profit this year, next year it's not certain that I'm going to make 10, 20 lakhs. My aim will be for 20 lakhs. But the market is uncertain. There are many competitions that are going to come up. But how I maintain, if I made 10 lakhs profit, it doesn't mean I start an additional expenditure of 4 lakh rupees. So maintaining the finances is a key and essential part in any business.
Okay.
How I maintain my finances, how I set aside my principles, that plays a major key role in any business.
ओके ये बीबीए कोर्स जो आपने पढ़ा था उसकी जो नॉलेज आपको आपके बिजनेस में कैसे हेल्प किया सर?
I think it helped me a lot because my in my university, it's not like we just have to read books. We used to solve around hundreds and hundreds of case studies from Harvard, from Stanford group cases. We were given in our exam, we were not supposed to read a book and answer. We were only given case studies,
Practical.
only practical knowledge, and being in a manager's shoe, how will you handle the situation? We were always based on those judgments. I think I've solved around more than hundreds of case studies. I've done major business implementations. My course has helped me a lot
Okay.
to do it.
Can you share any one case study which is played a very major role in your life?
About the Apple, I told how product, even my product, it's a wonderful product, but the marketing is a genius.
Okay.
It's something called as CAC, customer acquisition cost. Suppose, like, if I want to sell this thing,
Okay.
I have to market how much I'm spending on my marketing, how much I'm seeing. So if I spend 100 rupees on marketing and this product is 1000 rupees, and I've got this product done for 800 rupees, it is not I'm making 200 rupees profit. That's behind the back cost. There's around 100 rupees I've spent for the CAC also to gain that customer.
Okay.
That is one there. BlackBerry's case study, I think, is one of the most interesting case studies. From being the most, I think they had the market share of more than 60% of the market share in the smartphone industry,
Okay.
to being zero today. Why? Because they were not ready to change.
Okay.
BlackBerry, as you can see, they're always the number one in keypad phones. They were always the number one in everything, their smart moves, everything. But once Apple launched their touchscreen phones, BlackBerry thought no one is going to use a touchscreen phone.
Okay.
Everyone's going to still stay for business people because their main focus is on businessmen. They're going to stay in this thing, they get in the keypad phone system.
Okay.
They were not ready to change. So that made their major downfall. And once there was in the downfall, I think they had around 1% market share. They started with smartphones. It didn't work out for them because they're already too late. And there were many Apple, Micromax, Vivo, Samsung. They're already playing a big hand at them. So it was very difficult. So as times change by, as things get modernized, I think it is for each and every business to get modernized.
Okay.
So going with the technology, sometimes I think it is very important that will help you grow your business.
Okay. Nowadays, many people are interested in businesses that it will give you a good income. So, for them, what are the next upcoming five topmost businesses that will run great?
What I personally feel and what I personally have interest, I think one is AI and digital era, AI in blockchain was number one. Real estate is not now, past
Yeah.
hundreds of years, real estate is been the main business, be it now, be it ever. Because real estate, see, you can buy gold by mining, you can buy diamonds, you can buy share market, it's all being controlled. Real estate, the land, there's just piece of land, you cannot buy, no one else can do it because it's created by God. If I want gold, if I start mining, this recent study has shown in America there's been lab grown gold has been created. Lab grown gold, which will certainly decrease the gold prices. See, land you cannot do anything in lab grown diamonds are there. Lab grown diamond is, suppose you buy a natural diamond, it's around 1 carat VVS 1 D color, it's around what, 7 lakh rupees.
Okay.
Same thing if you buy a lab grown diamond, it's costing you around 1,30,000 rupees.
Okay.
So the natural diamond market is going away, fading away.
Okay.
Now gold is also being created in lab grown. There's a study, recent study in America. So land is the only thing that cannot be copied or imitated.
Okay.
And it is limited resource.
Means evergreen.
So real estate is the evergreen resource.
Okay.
AI, real estate, agriculture is a very big market.
Okay.
It's just that you need to know the right way. There are major forms of agriculture. Organic farming is there. Hydroponics farming is there. There's bilateral farming is there. There's numerous types of agriculture. And a lot of people are making a lot of money in agriculture. AI, real estate, agriculture, mostly tech related businesses is a good thing. Healthcare industry is also a very big industry because healthcare industry machineries automation is starting.
Okay.
Now to do operations and surgeries, you don't need a doctor. If you see in all advanced hospitals, it's all robotics playing a part. It's all being controlled by robots.
Okay.
So healthcare management, healthcare in operations is a very good business.
Okay.
And I think for me, water, not today, but 20 years down the line, water is going to be one of the most important business and one of the most important thing other than any business is going to be water, what I want to say.
Okay. It's really helpful for the people who are going to start business right now, sir.
I hope it helps them, but these are my interest areas that I would pursue in the future.
Okay. Do you try anything in those five top lists, sir?
I'm already into agriculture, I'm into healthcare.
Okay.
I've keep doing real estate sometimes.
Okay.
I want to get into AI. I have a certification from AI in blockchain and AI in digitalization, AI in marketing. I have 3-4 certificate courses doing that as well.
Okay.
In future I aspire to start something in AI, a good company or something that in need of the hour.
Okay.
I want to do something in that.
Last but not least, sir, what inspired you to follow your father and grandfather's legacy ahead, sir?
I think my main motivation is my grandfather and my father, my parents, my mother and father both. I think they inspire me each and every day. They are my guiding spirit. Whenever I feel like I cannot do it, they always push me. They are my never give up spirit. I think my grandfather, the amount of work he's done for the service in the society, my father, the amount of work he's been doing and still continuing doing, I think it inspires me each and every day to look at them, the never give up spirit, the helping nature they have. I think it inspires me each and every day to grow. And instead of my father and my mother, my parents always tell me, don't take anyone as a competition. The competition is you.
Okay.
The Tarun you were yesterday, the Tarun you are today. How you can improve your life. I think they inspire me each and every day. I think I'm looking up to their thing. Hopefully, I'll be able to serve the society like they have done. I think that will be my ultimate goal in the near future.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I would like to thank Achievers Podcast for this amazing opportunity. And I would love to congratulate you and your whole team for doing an amazing work and reaching to each and every person of Bidar and Karnataka. I wish you all a very good and a happy podcast journey ahead. Thank
you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Open.